Hi there, I'm here to show a quick project I made using the Prima rondelle paper and some of the rondelle leaves and the velvet trinkets from Prima, and then also just a couple of Shabby flowers from my shop. What I did was I took a container and basically painted the whole thing white. The bottom is still white. I had to gesso it first and then paint it white because it was a really bright neon pattern. So I went ahead and gessoed it, painted it white. I think I painted it 2 coats because it just didn't want to cover up this that neon pattern. They were stripes, I think. But anyway, so I colored it white, and then I covered it with one of the papers from the rondelle paper line from Prima. And then I just fussy cut one of the flowers. I added a velvet little trinket from Prima, one of the leaves from the rondelle pack, and then this is a Wild Orchid Crafts carnation, and just some little flower I had in my stash. I think it was one that I used to have in my shop. It's peach and white. And then there's just a little piece of vintage lace back here. And what I did that I liked that turned out better than I thought it would, I've been experimenting with texture paste lately because I haven't really used it a whole lot in the past, but I love the way it looks and I'm seeing it on a lot of projects lately. And I have this Snowtex, and I've seen that you can use Snowtex for texture, and it just kind of looks like the right kind of texture. I also have a texture, just a regular texture, and also a molding paste. I have 2 different ones, but they take a little longer to dry, so I use the Snowtex because it dries pretty quickly. And I just went over different parts of the flowers and just kind of put it on different parts. What I really liked was how it turned out on the Rosette. And this is part of the Rosette trim. I actually did like little Rosette surgery over here. I took out the middle of a shimmery white Rosette and I replaced it with the middle of a light peach Rosette. And let me see if I can get the lighting a little bit better there. Sorry about that. And then I just basically rubbed texture paste around a lot of different parts of it. And I liked it because it actually brought out some of the shabbiness of that light peach, and it dulled some of the shimmer on the white shimmer, which, I mean, I know I wanted it shimmery, but I like that it's a little bit dulled. It just goes with the vintage effect, and I really like the way it turned out. And then over here especially, I like the way it turned out because I cut the edge of this light peach Rosette trim off. I cut around it so that I could use just the middle, and so I used it almost like a trim over here. And when you hot glue it, it does stay straight even though it naturally curves. And I just rubbed that texture paste along the edge here, and I really like the way that turned out, how it has all the little white texture pieces on the frayed edges. And it doesn't really come off. I mean, I'm sitting here messing with it like this, so of course a few little pieces are coming off, but I have some big chunks on there, and they don't come off. They stick to it really well. And I wasn't sure if it would stick to the shimmer because it's more of a, I don't know the word I want to use for it, but it's almost like a slicker fabric, I guess, so I thought it might fall off of there when it dried, but no, it works fine. So here's the completed paper holder, and it's just a really simple, cute little project that is simple to make, and it turns out cute any way you decorate it. And now I have lots of little papers for the random things that I need paper for in my scrapbook room. So here you go. Hope you like it. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.